Postal Service, but I would say...
All right, you're looking live on the floor of the House of Representatives right now. They're taking up this measure to provide financial support, about $25 billion worth for the U.S. Postal Service. We just got word that Mark Meadows, the White House Chief of Staff, has arrived, indeed, on the House side of the Capitol Hill ahead of this planned vote, maybe an hour or two from now. It could be essentially dead on arrival as far as the Senate is concerned, as Mitch McConnell has not offered to take this measure up. Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana, the Senate Budget Committee honcho, much more, weighs in on all of that. Senator, good to see you this Saturday. How are you? All right. Just make sure your audio is working, sir. But let me get your quick take on, I don't know what you heard James Clyburn say about the importance of this measure they're taking up, that this is to protect Americans' voting rights that he says, I'm paraphrasing here, are in danger if they don't do what they're doing now. You say what?
The post office doesn't need any more money. It's got $15 billion cash and a $10 billion line of credit. Post office is perfectly capable of handling the mail-in ballots if the secretaries of state will do their job, and I think they will. This whole thing was made up by some of my Democratic friends. And by this I mean Trump trying to sabotage the post office to influence the election. It's just made up, and to try to hurt Trump and influence the election. And it's just a game, and this is why Congress, in the minds of most Americans, polls right up there with skim milk.
Well, the timing comes up again and again, Senator Olis. The president, said that he opposed election aid for states, even an emergency ballot for the Postal Service, maybe for all the financial reasons you outlined. But the view among Democrats was he was trying to restrict how many Americans can vote by mail. He's already publicly said that he doesn't think voting by mail is a wise idea, that it can lead to abuse and all of that. And this might be the means by which he does it. Disavow them of that notion that he's trying to rig the game.
Well, when the president said what he said, he opened the door. And Speaker Pelosi, being very astute politically, ran right through it. Facts don't cease to exist because you ignore them. And if you look at the amount of money the post office has, and if you look at the volume of mail that it handles every year, like 71 billion pieces of mail, and you look at just what happens just during Christmas and how the post office is able to do what it does, this is a manufactured crisis. Now, having said that, the Senate Republicans are working on a bill that'll be ready by the end of next week that'll probably have a section dealing with the post office. I think we'll get between 40 and 53 Republican votes. I hope we put it on the floor of the Senate. I hope my Democratic friends will vote for it. It'll be a comprehensive coronavirus bill, not just about the post office. I don't think my Democratic friends are going to vote for it, and I don't think a fifth coronavirus bill is going to pass because the Democratic leadership, I think, believes that the chaos that our country is experiencing now is in their political benefit. And that's why when my people in Louisiana ask me how many people work in Congress, I always say about half. And the rest of the time they spend trying to finagle the next election.
Talk a lot. All right, Senator, thank you very much. We'll have more after this.